Hi guys, how you doing? It's Sunday. I'm just getting organised and set up for the restart tomorrow, and of course Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone again. Most of you, I think like 98% of you guys are coming back, and there's also a few new guys starting as well. So obviously, new guys, I'm looking forward to meeting you on Tuesday. I think that's when most of you guys are going to be there, and everyone else. Hopefully, had a good week off. I guess the main message I would like to sort of say to everyone when they're coming back is try and decide to really what it is you're wanting out of the next 8 weeks of training. I think it's because there's so many of you guys that have been coming for so long, it can maybe be quite easy to not get into a rut with it. That's the wrong word, but you become complacent to the, or that's again maybe that's not the right word either. But it becomes so much of your day, week to week sort of routine of training that it sometimes can be quite difficult to always set yourself new goals or try and focus on every session about of trying to progress or to try and develop. So I think if you decide and try and set yourself some personal challenge that you want to try and achieve, you'll be more likely to then come in with a plan. And the reason that's important is that if you've got a plan coming in, you're much more likely, I think, to continue to attend, especially as it gets like the mornings get darker and it gets harder to come through the winter. So the whole point in having a purpose and a reason, finding your reason and your purpose to train, is that you're more likely to stick to it. You're more likely to turn up when you can't be bothered, because there's definitely going to be times you can't be bothered. It's just human nature. You can't just turn up when you can be bothered, I guess I'm saying. And that's one of the biggest barriers to people making any progress when it comes to strength training or anything. You have to turn up no matter what, no matter how you feel, if you're trying to achieve something. Now, I'm saying that I'm very aware that there's about 200 people here with different situations going on in their life. For some of you, just taking a step out the front door is an achievement, and I recognise that. And so I don't want it to make you feel like I'm sounding like if you don't turn up and bust your ass off every session, and then you're not doing it right. Because I get it. I know each individual. I know that there's individuals that are going through things that maybe others don't know about. So I just mean for the average person who is here to just try and get stronger, make yourself a plan and try and stick to it. Obviously, there's been a big focus recently, or not recently, the last few years. I'm trying to encourage people to try and focus on achieving their first chin up. That to me, as I said, is like the pinnacle of upper body exercises. And it's the reason for that is because you can't cheat at it, and it can only be achieved through consistent hard work and attention to training, but also attention to lifestyle factors. Because obviously, as you know, if you're doing a chin up, you're pulling up your body weight. So in order to achieve it, you need to sort of address nutrition, address step count, address lots of different things that allow you to have enough strength to pull up your own body weight. So there's a lot of things going on that need to be ticked in order for it to be achieved. And that, to me, is why it's the pinnacle. Equally, the last thing I want is for me to be talking about chin-ups and then people that aren't getting chin-ups yet or they aren't able to do to feel slightly alienated or think, oh, I can't do that, I'm rubbish. That's not what I want anyone to think. And I know that some people do think that because they told me. And it's one reason why they maybe avoid them. So I don't want you to try and just focus on you and where you are in your journey. Just because you're here and some person's there, another person's there, another person's there. The whole point is everyone's different, and all you can do is start from where you are and then build from there. And that's just the way it is. So I've already mentioned that I've think I've identified the difference in chin-ups from 2 years ago to 12 months ago to now is enormous, and that should give you an indication into the sort of timescales I'm talking about. If you're wanting to achieve something like that, it takes a conscious effort, a consistent effort for a prolonged period of time for a lot of people. I think from 2 years ago, I could probably count in one hand the number of females that can do chin-ups. I'm looking at the people that are coming now, and I think by the end of, I think I'd said that 20 people, 20 females by December could be doing chin-ups, but I actually think when I went through it, it's actually closer to 40, which is absolutely ridiculous amount of people doing chin-ups from zero to or none 2 years ago. So it just shows you, but it also gives you an indication of the progress and the time that these things can take, the attention to detail, to diet, to steps, etc. Anyway, looking forward to it. Find your reason to train, come and train, and find a focus and find the structure. Okay, so anyway, any questions about anything, just get in touch, but I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday.